Good evening and welcome to the ninth celebration of Houston County Middle School 8th graders as we turn the page and prepare to start a new chapter in our stories. My name is Hunter Stark. I'm the Student Council President. On behalf of the 8th grade class, I would like to thank our teachers for their hard work in putting up with us. I would like to thank our parents, families, and all of our friends for making this a special event. We hope you enjoy this evening and we look forward to the many memories we get to be made. Thank you. First, we have some special recognition. Student Council, Ms. Jenny Little.
Thank you, Hunter. We have had an excellent year in Student Council. First thing I would like to do is recognize all the 8th grade Student Council members. So when I call your name, please stand or remain standing until everyone is called. Our executive officers first: Hunter Stark, President; Nick Lemons, Reporter; Mary Kate Lewis, Secretary. Our class representatives: Emily Brown, Drew Crook, Janae Davis, Natalie Garcia, Neelan Lewis, Remington Manners, Haley Mathis, Thomas Stevens, Brooke Wood, and Arturo Zarzano. Give them a round of applause, please. This year's Student Council Award goes to a student who has worked very hard as an executive officer for the past 2 years. And I really believe he embodies everything it means to be a leader. And I'm very proud to present the Student Council Award to Mr. Hunter Stark.
Next, we have the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Award presented by Ms. Cindy Clark.
Each year I stand up here and I say that the next year's group can't be as good as the year before, but this year's group again has surprised me. They have been a wonderful group. They've worked hard. They usually beat me to my room. On Thursday mornings, we always get together and meet for a few minutes before school starts. And today I'd like to recognize all of my officers for this year, starting with my captains. If Brooke Wood was my girl captain, if you'll come up here, Brooke. And the boy was Drew Cook. My co-captains this year was J.C. Hankins and Thomas Stevens. The chaplains: Mary Kate Lewis, Nick Lemons, Lee Clardy, and Caleb Parson. And last but certainly not least is Colton Jernigan, Arturo Zargano, Carly Pulley, and Drayton Palou.
Now presenting the BFW Award to Mr. Jimmy Lewis.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This award that I'm fixing to present is a program that the BFW has for the middle school called Patriots 10. So this plaque is presented to Sabrina Law on a $100 check.
Now I would like to turn the program over to our Student Council Vice President, Emily Holmes.
At this time, we would like to give honor awards. For Mac, Ms. Darcy Meadows.
Tonight for the Math Award, I would like to present it to Sydney Curtin. She's helped me, she's helped others, she never complains. I would also like to recognize a group of students that have achieved an A on everything they've done. They've held an A in math the entire time this year. So if you'll stand up when I call your name. Ms. Brooke Wood. Drew Crook. David Barnes. Emily Brown. Sydney Curtin, Cindy Letterman, Emily Meadow, Callie Taylor, Hope Witherspoon, Kayla Woods, Haley Mathis, Landon Ross. And the last student that has had a perfect score on everything she has done, has the highest average, is Miss Carly Pulley. Thank you.
For science, Mr. Orman Meadow.
Okay, the science award this year is going to the student who maintained a very high grade all year. This student completed just about every extra credit assignment that was offered. Not only did she complete it, but she did it early so she could turn it in and make sure it was correct. She's one of the most pleasant students I've ever had in class, and I'll miss her. That's Ms. Brooke Wood.
For history, Miss Betty Lee.
Before I announce my history award tonight, I would like to recognize the following students for making all A's in my class. They are Haley Monitor, Emily Brown, Emily Adams, Carly Cooley, Owen Sherwood, Alexis Baggett, Sabrina Ross, Callie Taylor. Also, I'd like to recognize the following for National History Day, which they attended at Austin Peay State University. Sabrina Ross, Alexis Baggett, Curtis Carter, Colton Jernigan. And this year's History Award goes to Chastity Harder.
For reading, Miss Kelly Carter.
First, let me start by saying that I have enjoyed every single moment in 8th grade. There has never been a dull moment in my class at all. It was hard choosing my award because there are so many awesome kids in 8th grade. But one stood out to me when we were reading our novel. She was completely heartbroken when we continued reading when she was not in the room. And that is Miss Trinity Letterman.
For language, Miss Teresa Norris.
This year's 8th graders worked very hard in the language arts classroom, but we still managed to have a little fun. We had a surprise visit in the fall from a real-life pirate. We worked on and presented grammar poster projects. We practiced and then took the state's rigorous online writing assessment. We survived boot camp with only a minimal amount of push-ups. And last but not least, we gave persuasive speeches that sparked a lot of debate in the classroom. I have thoroughly enjoyed this year's 8th grade class. They have been a joy to teach. This year's Language Arts Award goes to a very deserving recipient. She was always very meticulous with her work. She loved words as much as I do, including dictionaries. She was never without a book in her hand. And she even made a 100 on this year's Language Arts TCAP test. The 2014 Language Arts Award goes to Emily Meadow.
So we need to
For band, Mr. Matt Litt.
do the writing of the paper.
The band awards, these kids already know they're going to get them. They were announced last Friday night at the band banquet. I'm giving out both awards to two individuals. The first award is the most improved in the 8th grade. And this award goes to Miss Jonay Davis and Miss Trinity Letterman. And the 8th grade Best All Around Award will go to Mr. J.C. Hopkins and Miss Sydney Kirk.
For yearbook, Miss Emily Mayer.
I want to thank all of the students that helped put the yearbook together this year, and my 8th grade students who were wonderful. But I have a young lady who has been a very big help for 3 years, and I'm not sure that it couldn't have gotten done this year without her, Jay Miller. started a new drama program here at HCMS. I would like all of my 8th graders who participated in the drama club throughout the year to please stand. This amazing group of young men and women has been a joy to work with this year. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for their hard work and dedication to the program. I would also like to thank their parents and guardians for the support and encouragement we received. With this much talent and drive that they showed at every meeting, I had a hard time narrowing my field down to 2. The first award that I'm going to give tonight goes to a young lady who was dedicated even before we knew we had the program, and worked hard at every time we practiced, and was willing to step up beyond her comfort zone to do whatever was required. Miss Janae Davis. The second award goes to a young man who worked to make all of the people who participated in our group better. He always pushed forward and rose to each challenge he was presented. If I needed a part read or someone to work with another student, he was always ready and willing to help. Caleb Carson.
At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Anita Gray, the principal, and Ms. Kathy Harvey, director of schools, for the awarding of diplomas.
Parents, family, other distinguished guests, thank you for attending this afternoon to continue to show your ongoing support for the 8th grade class at Houston County Middle School. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Harvey to assist with the awarding of promotion certificates.
Drayton Blue. James Black. Santera Boo. Shelby Brooks. Trent Brooks. Emily Brown. Brooklyn Bryant. Cheyenne Bryant. Savannah Bryant. Caleb Carson. Jerry Carter. Molly Carter. Luke Clardy. Cassie Clark. John Clay Coleman. Caleb Cornett. David Crook.
You're bold. Good job, Drew. On selfie.
Cassidy Allen.
Yeah.
Janae Davis. Elizabeth Denham. Alyssa Downs. Becca Eves. Logan Elliott.
Pretty princess.
Vanessa Farish. Joey Farrell. Nayeli Garcia. Alejandro Gomez. Cynthia Gomez. JC Hankins. Chastity Harvey. Kenny Helbig. Robert Helbig. Renasia Hill.